is that on?
Yeah. Here we go, folks. It's 4 o'clock. Welcome to the West End Community Centre in Guelph, Ontario, where your 14AA Guelph Predators are taking on the Barrie Blizzards.
We're at the Rec Center, Victoria Road.
What did I say? West End? Whoops. Call it the other side. Make it the east side of Guelph. My apologies. Already making mistakes. Get ready for it, folks. Victoria Road we are at today. A frigid rink as the heat is not on, but we certainly have a warm crowd. Guelph Predators wearing their gorgeous gold and blue jerseys today, playing against Barrie in their burgundy and blue. This one's going to be a dandy. Barrie so far looking to get themselves out of the basement as they are sitting last in the division, although Guelph coming off winless in 3, so certainly looking for an opportunity to get one back in the win column. We got a full team, Pete?
We are short one injured.
Yeah, we're still missing Julia.
There's the stats coming in. Barrie 0-2-1.
0-2-1, Barrie.
6 goals for, 11 against. Guelph 1-2-1. 11 goals for, 9 against.
So let's look for an opportunity here to put some rings past the goalie. So first-year goalie is familiar with a lot of these Barrie Blizzard players who played 12A last year and migrated their way up. Missing Julia 23, but hopefully we're going to see her soon. So and there's the whistle as we're getting ready. 30 seconds left on the countdown. Now, for the record, I have been informed that Simon is working the clock today. And so expect for many errors. That also being said, the Plate family is working the shot clock today. Nothing like a goalie parent running the shot clock. And I'm sure Michael will keep things tight. Looks like the Blizzards have a single goalie, so she's going to go the distance today. Still waiting to see who's going to go in for the first half. Looks like Emma's going to play the first. So 31 Emma guarding the crease for the first half. You take it that Holly 35 will take the second. We are about to get things underway. Barrie's got the ring, and here we go. Oh, early kick saved by Emma. Post stop. Nice one. Guelph starts out with McKenna and Ali on the back end, with Claire at center with Ava and Paige up front. There's Claire pushing her out. And the ring dribbles in on Emma, and she holds onto it, makes a nice fake on the toss and finds McKenna. She's going to skate her way out and find Claire at center ice. She feeds Paige, leaves it for Ava, shoots! Oh, and a stop by the Blizzards goalie. That was some great transition. You know we love to see the transition.
Wow, that was amazing. You know, Barrie came in the glove zone, a couple of really nice passes. Guelph just watched. Emma made a huge save. Nice turnaround, come back on, get a great chance on that.
So forward lines change up. Out comes Taines. She's got Leighton up front with her, as well as Olivia. Quick move as the ring comes all the way into the Guelph zone, and it just comes into the crease, which creates a bit of a delay and ultimately a goalie ring. Emma sending it over to Sydney McDonald. But a Blizzard ring. You heard the refs calling for a reset there after that change in possession, but it was done on time. Thank you, Mr. Plate. In the slot, a shot blocked by Sydney. And a shot right as the shot clock went off. But Emma made the save regardless, so they're giving it to Barrie, which doesn't quite make sense to me unless that was an error in the shot clock.
The only thing that I could see is that the shot was made and saved, and that the buzzer went right after.
Right. Good call.
Thank you.
So it should have continued. The play should have continued.
Correct.
Barrie cycling the ring. Nice block by McKenna, and Ali picks it up, sends it across the blue line, and all the way up to Paige. Paige's gonna make a move, she shoots, she scores! 88, Paige Rubik from the slot, worked her way to the middle and shot it back to the far side. Put one past the Barrie goalie with 12 and a half to play in the first. Guelph takes a 1-0 lead.
Not a hard shot, but against the grain. Goalie just couldn't get back in time.
Yeah, a lot of the time it's placement, right? It was just over the pad and couldn't get the blocker on it quite in time. It's Claire battling in the slot. She picks it up and she gets it out.
Oh, nice play, nice play.
Picked up by Claire. She makes a move. Oh my goodness. Whoa. That one gave the fans something to cheer about as they're up and roaring for that beautiful goal by 20 Claire.
Wow, she was showing off there. Holy, that was impressive.
2-0 Predators. So as the lines change up a bit, we've got Leighton out there with Taines and Sydney Murdoch. And on the back end, it's Nora and Sydney McDonald. Barrie working the ring around in the ringette zone. Pushed out. Check by Taines. And a soft shot as the time was running down.
I think the same thing happened there. The shot was made, the ball went right after.
Yeah, that one's tight though, Pete. I thought that the shot didn't have the velocity on it, and I thought the buzzer went before it actually made contact with Emma. Regardless.
Well, don't forget that's Mike played on the shot clock.
Right. Yeah, tell him he's going to have to check that prescription. Nice stop by Emma on the glove side. And a follow-up shot fires wide. Nice stab by Taines to pick that up. She's going to skate it out and send a pass up along the boards. It didn't connect, and now she gets it out again. Leighton pushing. So Sydney Murdoch. See if they get it out. No, Barrie comes up with a good battle here at neutral ice. And twisted and turned around Sydney Murdoch, and Barrie comes away with it, making her way to the net, and a shot handled well by Emma. She bounced the rebound to her glove and sent it up to Tainsley. That was a great play. Love to see that hand-eye coordination and the skill there on display by 31 Emma. Barrie driving through the triangle. Fans on the shot, and Claire cleans it up and finds Ava, sending a long pass in. And a ripper of a shot. High and wide. Claire back to Ava. Oh, the centering pass through the crease. Nobody receives it. Barrie gets it. And it'll be a goalie ring. Wow. Oh, the great play by Allie at the neutral zone at the red line. She got away from a battle and found a nice streaking 33 Olivia, who got a good scoring chance. Rebound picked up by Sydney Murdoch. She works her way into the slot. No further change of possession, but she gets it back. Good battle. Good work. She leaves it for Taines as she goes off for a change. And a shot by Taines. And a quick wrister. I think that one was on the short side.
Yeah, I think that got deflected on the way in.
And so Paige puts up her second goal of the day, and Guelph takes a 3-0 lead with 8:34 remaining in the first. Nice quick transition. Guelph moves it up. She's got her head up and she finds Sydney McDonald making a race for the offensive zone. Well played.
Great leading pass.
No reset as that one goes off the side of it.
Are we in your way?
No, you're good. You're good. Oh, Ava recovers the ring with a heavy forecheck. She's looking for Erica up front, but finds Paige. 20 on the shot clock. Paige is looking for the hat trick. Oh, and that time the goalie, Barrie Blizzard goalie, recognizing that she's got to move that blocker. She wants to stop 88. With Barrie now working it into the Guelph zone with possession, slowing things down. Guelph trying to get their triangle sorted. Paige is out there with Sydney McDonald and Nora, and she sends it up to try to find Leighton in pursuit, but back in by Barrie. Oh, hard shot, stopped by Emma. Oh, it squeaked through her. She got most of it, but it just zipped through. And so Barrie breaks the goose egg and gets one on the board to get within 2. McKenna's out there on defense with Allie. Up front, Leighton with Sydney Murdoch and Olivia. Allie sends a smart pass off the boards. Love that play. Leighton read that perfectly and picked it up. Works her way to the slot. She's pushed out, but she's going to work her way in. Here she comes around the net. 12 on the shot clock. Centering pass intercepted by Barrie as they work their way out to center ice. Allie was first there, and Olivia was there to support and dumped it back in. Sydney Murdoch comes up with it. Deep in the corner. She goes behind the net. 20 on the shot clock. So forwards change. Leighton goes off and brings on Claire. Number 20, Claire, fresh on the ice. Checked nicely by Olivia, and Claire picks up that loose ring. And she sends a backhand shot on the goalie. Didn't get a whole lot on it, but Claire wisely waiting for that goalie toss. Ooh, bit of a nasty spill. She looks okay. Strong on the forecheck, Paige and Ava, and they come up with it. Ava back to Claire. Oh my goodness! Oh, what a play! Oh, that would have been something sweet.
That was heads up. Everybody's got their head up looking. It's great.
Terrific play. And Ava leaves that one for Claire, who just overskates it. And now Barrie gets it out to neutral ice. Board play, dumped in. That's McKenna who's going to pick that up and send a long pass to Ava. That didn't connect, and now Barrie comes back in with a chance. Here she is. Oh! Oh my goodness! Oh! Wow! That happened so quick. Emma made a fantastic glove save. Of course, in ringette, you can't catch the ring. So that one still dropped into the crease, bounced out, and the Barrie player was parked on the doorstep. Johnny on the spot was able to capitalize and get the Guelph lead down to 1. 5:07 left in the first. Nora and Sydney McDonald up on the back. Taines with Leighton and Olivia up front. Barrie comes up with that ring. Deflected by Olivia. Handed over to Nora. Nora sends it back to Olivia. Olivia's on the boards. She's going to try to get loose. The Barrie player falls and takes a swipe at it. It works as they get it out. Sitting at center ice. Ring now into Guelph territory. Olivia swats at it. Well done, gets it out. Leighton follows up, but Barrie comes up with it. Into the ringette zone. Checked by Taines. Centering pass. And a pass to the near side, and the Barrie player ripped the shot. That's a tough one. It's just about 18 inches up over the pad on the short side, and the Blizzards have been able to tie this game up at 3. 4 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in the period. Guelph was really controlling the play for the first 5-6 minutes of this game, but in the last 5-6, it's gone the other way. We're tied. Nora and Sydney McDonald on the back end. Erica with Claire and Paige up front. Here comes Claire. And she feeds it over to Erica, who loses an edge, and followed up with by Nora. Wisely makes a drive for the net. We're going to run out of time. She passed it to Paige. He's going to shoot. And that shot was blocked. It'll be a goalie ring. Out to center ice is Barrie with the ring. Nice play by Sydney McDonald to intercept that pass, but she couldn't stab it. Now Barrie driving the net. And taken out by the Guelph defenders in the slot. Emma had to make the save, and now transitioning up. Sydney McDonald sending it in. Claire's going for a change, but Erica's got it. She's going to take it for a skate behind the net and let the rest of her forward group change. She sends it across to Sydney Murdoch. And now here comes Sid with 5 on the shot clock. She's going to do a wraparound. The shot is stopped. Sid sat at the side of the net, and the Barrie player went through the crease. It'll be a Guelph ring. Whew. 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the first half. 3-3. Ring deep in the Barrie zone. Guelph comes out with McKenna and Ali on the back end. Sydney Murdoch. With Taines. And she's got Leighton with her. She took a shot, it went wide. She picked up her own rebound. 15 on the shot clock. Shot from behind the net. Barrie goalie had to make a save. And strong on the forecheck. Taines is just flying out there today. Great job to recover that and a fresh set of downs. She now sends a pass over to Claire. And Barrie takes over, works their way to center ice. Hard back check by Erica. And that changes possession to give Guelph the ring, but deep in their zone. McKenna's going to skate it up, find Erica, center ice, can't connect. Goes across 2 as Ava's waiting. And now Barrie touches it. And Guelph's pushing. But the Blizzards come up with it. Let's play at center ice. They clear the blue line. But Ali read that play. And she picked it up.
Look, Ava, look, Ava.
Sends a nice pass to Ava, who finds Erica. Over to Claire. And shot and saved by the Blizzard goalie. Who gets it out to center. And that lead pass was taken care of by McKenna. 1 minute to play in the second half. Ava's coming in. Oh, and she's stripped of it from behind, but she's aggressive. She comes back up with it. Ava leaving it for Sydney Murdoch as they go for a change. Lots of time on the shot clock. 40 seconds left in the half. Sydney sends it over to Tainsley. Now 14 on the shot clock. Tain's gonna work her way to the slot. She leaves it for Olivia. She shoots! And a nice save by the goalie. The shot clock winds down. She might hold on to this here, as she does, with 23 seconds remaining in the half.
Everybody's got their role, right?
Olivia starting things off. She hands it over to Tains. Back to Olivia. She's gonna shoot from the slot off the post. Posting out. And Sydney Murdoch couldn't handle that rebound. And Barrie's gonna come up with it and try to kill off the time. But now Sydney comes up with it. 5 seconds. And that'll do it for the exciting first half. Thanks, Pete, for keeping track of the shots there. Shots were 11 to 10 for Barrie in favor. Seemed like the last few minutes after Barrie tied it up, Guelph was able to try to take back some of the possession and momentum. But really, it's gone back both ways.
It has, and you know, Barrie not having a win yet, based on what we've seen, I don't think that's accurate reflection of them as a team. I think they're better than that. But everybody wins and everybody loses.
Well, here we are, buddy. We're tied up at 3. The second half's going to get ready here. Coaching staff giving some energizing words as Leighton 13 warms up 35 Holly. It's going to be an exciting second half, man.
You know what? This is what it should be. Like tie game halfway through. No more blowouts. Everybody's into the game. Everybody's got a chance.
Thank you to Simon and Rachel and Michael for taking care of the electronics in this game. Guelph's going to start out with Erica, Paige, and Ava up front. McKenna and Ali on the back end.
He's over there.
Dumped back in by Guelph, and Ava comes up with it with a full shot clock. She's going to work her way around. She makes a move. Oh, rip shot. Good stop by the Blizzard goaltender. Got her glove on it. Rebound picked up by Paige. Looking for the hat trick. Oh, just fires it wide. Let's go, Predators! The battle in the neutral zone calls for a Guelph ring. They take the opportunity to get fresh legs out there. Olivia's out there now with Leighton and Sydney Murdoch, and Sydney McDonald and Nora on the back end. Why do they do this to me? All the time, the Sydneys play it at the same time. I'm just teasing. Leighton holds the zone, and Sydney McDonald takes it in and goes behind the net. She switches out with Olivia. Here comes Olivia. Behind the net. Let's see if she's going to shoot from the slot. She does. Ooh, and a nice save right on the chest. The Barrie goalie looking for a pass, and oh, it just clears the line, and no, it'll be a Guelph ring. I think they're calling it that the Barrie forward touched it before it cleared the ringette zone. And again, opportunity to change the forward lines and get fresh legs. Paige comes out with Claire and Ava. Sydney McDonald and Nora remain on the back end. Here comes Paige off the free ring. She sends it to the side over to Claire. And didn't like the way that happened. I think she said Paige passed the center line. And the toss didn't work as Guelph, heavy on the forecheck, is able to come up with it. And that's Paige from the slot. She shoots. Rebound sitting in the crease. The goalie's holding it 4-5. Blow that. Yep, absolutely. And that'll be a 5 count. Guelph will get the ring back. 13:07 remaining in the second half. Still tied at 3. The defensive line changes. Out comes Ali and McKenna on the back end. Claire with Paige and Ava still up front. Hands it over to Ava. She goes for a skate behind the net. Centering pass to Paige. Hat trick goal! Paige-erific hat trick, baby! And the hats are flying! As Guelph gains their 1-goal lead, 4-3 Predators, 12:57 remaining in the second half, pardon me. Page 88 just sniped that one. You know that kid's got a shot. As Simon's working the box, he might give her the goal and the assists on that one. Here comes Barrie. First shot to be saved by 35 Holly, and stopped it on the side of the net and found her defender. And now out as Guelph gets back into the zone. Leighton into Ali's skates, but followed up with by McKenna nicely. As Guelph does a good job not to go 4 in. And that shot by Leighton, tied up by the Barrie forward. Oh no, Tate! Oh! She's been all over it all night! And that goal by 91 is just an absolute testament to her effort. Look at her go for that skate and 5 her teammates. 91 Taines getting on the board. You know, really, she's been just absolutely fantastic to watch this season. She's just so fast out there, and she's hard on the forecheck.
Yeah. She's one of those kids that has unusual speed, and she doesn't, when she uses it, she's at her best.
Oh, nice stop, Holly. Holly came across quickly and was positionally sound. So we know that's what 35 Holly likes to do. She likes to stay strong and stay positional. That's her game. She's got to have quick feet. And in that case, she came across nicely and made the save. And it looks like it was against the board, so it was hard to see it. But it looks like 24 McKenna is going to the box. We're going to have our first penalty of the game, which is a refreshing change from our last week in London, where by this point we already had 7 penalties. So first power play of the game for Barrie, 11:33 remaining in the half. It was 12 penalties that game. Barrie tried a backdoor pass, which didn't work, and Erica comes up with it and tries to feed Claire, and she comes up with it. What a play! Well done by Erica as she took the ring off the Barrie player's skate and now finds Claire, who sends it to the near side over to Nora, who's pinching. Guelph is maintaining possession while down on the man advantage. Barrie power play, yet Guelph owning possession. Now Barrie gets it out. Let's see if they can set up. Sending it across. She's trying to break through the triangle. She's taken down, but she comes up with the ring. Centering pass out front. No chance. There, a couple defenders kind of bumped into each other, and the Barrie player was left all alone in front. And
Nothing to do there.
nothing you could do there. Just unfortunate collision there. Hopefully at least everybody's okay. And Barrie gets back within one. So they capitalize on the power play. So we're back to 5-on-5. Ali comes out with McKenna, who's out of the box now. And Ava with Taines and Paige are up front. Cross ice pass to Paige. Yeah, you'd think she's had enough with her hat trick, but no, she shoots again. But that shot goes behind the net. Ava comes up with it. Back to Taines. Backdoor pass over to Paige didn't work, but a nifty play nonetheless. And good work by Taines to be the first one back there and send it back up. This time's Ava shooting short side. Barrie goalie stands tall, makes a nice stop, and she holds on a little too long and called on the 5. So that'll be a Guelph ring. We're just under 10 minutes to play. Guelph still up by a goal. We're going to use this opportunity for fresh legs. Out comes Sydney Murdoch with Tainsley and that's Olivia. Nora and Sydney McDonald on the back end. Here comes Olivia. She leaves it for Taines. Short angle shot. Oh, the Barrie goalie made the save. It kind of got through her legs, but now Olivia heavy on the forecheck scores. Yeah! There you go, Pete. 33. Hard on the forecheck. Watch the goalie throw. Was just a hungrier player for the ring and got in tight and made no mistake.
She needed that one, but the thing that I like to see up there is that she used her size to fend off the defender without getting a penalty, charged the net with a couple of good strides, and found a spot.
9:23 to play. Guelph regains the 2-goal lead. Barrie ring to start things off. Down on the forecheck, Ava. She's got Erica with her. Claire making a run for the net. The play over the blue line, intercepted. And good play by Erica. Tied up the Barrie player right away. Did she go both sides?
She went both sides. It looked like Guelph guy tied up her stick and pushed her with the ring over, forcing the call. Smart play.
Yep. So McKenna and Ali on the back end. Ava with Erica and Claire up front. Ava leap, sets up Claire. She makes a run for the net. Through the triangle, over to Ava. She's in the slot, can't get a shot off. And a nice play, Erica. She's getting pushed over the blue line now, but gets rid of it just in time. And then continues the effort. Number 12. Look at her go, battling those. That's just great. I think you're going to be seeing her going to the bench shortly because that was one heck of a shift. There she goes. Oh, left out on all in front. How did that happen? I was watching Erica and Barrie got that ring right in front of the slot again. They are cherry picking up high. That's the second time now. I saw it before the last free ring. The Barrie player actually went behind Holly in the crease. So they are trying to get right in tight. The defense is going to have to keep an eye on that. 6-5, 8 minutes to play.
Olivia, go Olivia.
Nora sends it in. Olivia picks it up. She goes behind the net. She's got Sydney Murdoch with her. She's pushed out over the ringette line. And a hard shot by Leighton. The rebound popped out. The Barrie defense is able to clear it. And sending the long lead pass. Nice play by Sydney Murdoch. She's trying to feed Olivia. Both sides.
Oh, it's easily both sides.
And they didn't call that. A long lead pass. Barrie would have been in all alone again. At that time, Sydney McDonald came back quick enough, and the Barrie player was not able to sub. Oh, and a strong, heavy play, strong on the forecheck. They turned it over, and she got in all alone, fending off the defender. Made a move and put it top shelf. 6-6. 7 minutes, 11 minutes to play. 7 minutes and 11 seconds to play. Pardon me. 6-6.
I was going to let that go.
All right. Here we go. Here's Paige. Oh! Well, player went through the crease, and it'll be a Barrie ring. Paige is out there with Erica and Ava. McKenna and Allie on the back end. Barrie trying to get out of their zone. Strong play by Ava. 3, 4. This is a slow 5 count. The players collide there. Good job by Ava on the forecheck. She comes up with it coming out of the corner. She's going to hold on to it wisely. Later team set up, 25 on the shot clock as she leaves it for Paige and goes for a change. Paige working her way around. That shot was blocked and is sitting in the slot. Barrie comes up with it. Can't touch it as Taines picks that up and sends it for Erica. Couldn't connect, and Barrie gets it back to center ice. Oh, it's a Barrie player fans on the shot. Tainsley picks it up. She finds, all alone is Olivia. Scores! 33. She opts to go to the backhand piece, but she put it where the goalie had no chance.
Great passing to get it all to happen.
7-6 Predators, 5:36 to play. Tainsley with Leighton and Olivia up front. Nora and Sydney McDonald on the back end as Barrie gets the ring and comes into the Guelph zone. Skating behind the net. 10 on the shot clock. Being pushed out, centering pass. It's bouncing around, and this might work. Let's see if they get a shot off. Nope. And the shot was late. And a shot clock violation will give Guelph the ring. Holly sends it over to Tainsley. She can't stab it. Barrie comes up with it. She breaks through the triangle. And a nice save by Holly. Sticks with it. And a nice strong pass that time to Nora. Comes up with it and gets it out to center ice, but no further.
That's it. Got it, girl. Stay on it. Stay on it.
Barrie now in. Gain the zone. Side of the net. Pushed out by Nora. From the slot. Far side. And a shot clock violation as Guelph pushes them out. Doesn't allow them to get a shot on. 4:16 to play.
I think Mike Clayton was right on the shot clock with that one.
And that toss didn't work as Barrie comes up with it. They use that opportunity to get fresh legs out there. Oh! Holly with a huge save! Down and out, reaching with the glove.
Second up.
Just keeping Guelph in the lead. Great stop by 35 Holly there. Ava's out there with Claire, McKenna, and Allie on the back end. Paige up front, sitting in the Barrie zone as they come away with the ring. Break through the triangle, but no shot. Allie gets it, and she skates away. Nice work by 16 Allie. And she finds Ava. She's trying to take a look. 4 Barrie players. And now a long lead pass deep into the Blizzard zone. Followed up, and Paige comes up with it. She wants another one. She shoots 5-hole. Goalie makes the save. And nowhere for her to toss it that time, and that's a 5 count. 3:16 to play. Whew. 7-6 Predators. Ring deep in the Blizzard zone. Nora and Sydney McDonald on the back. Leighton with Tainsley and Sydney Murdoch up front. Tains takes a quick spin around. She turns on the Jets. And goes for a skate behind the net. Sydney Murdoch parked out front. Sends a long pass across to Leighton. They're gonna have to shoot here. Less than 5 now. And the shot, the goalie, I don't know if she got a piece of it or not. The refs didn't call a reset, so there you go. Pass through the crease didn't work, and so shot clock violation as Barrie comes up with the ring. 2:35 to play. Sydney Murdoch and Leighton heavy on the forecheck, and that pass at the blue line. Strong pinch by Tains, and Nora blocked it and sent it back in. And now Leighton. But Barrie comes up with it and gets it out to center ice. A strong stab. She's in the slot. She shoots. Blocked by the defender, Sydney McDonald. It goes behind the net. Barrie comes up with it again. From the slot, she shoots. Blocked by Nora. And Tains battling. Reset. In the slot. Sydney McDonald comes up with it. Tries to skate out of danger. She does and goes behind the net. Woo. And a long lead pass up to Erica. And she gets it to Claire. Can they get it into the zone? They do. Barrie pushes it in, and now Claire has it. She spins. She spins again. She shovels it towards the net, and a Guelph ring. You know, a strong forecheck by Barrie there, but Guelph had to work hard to get it up the ice, and they managed to. And that hard work paid off as they get the ring deep in the zone. 1 minute and 25 seconds remaining in the game. Guelph up by a goal, and a timeout's called. Did you say it was by Guelph? Yeah. Whew.
Wow. You know, both teams have had their chances. Both goalies have made some good saves. It's a fun game. It's the way it should be.
Bit of fun game. Yeah.
Close 1 goal difference with a minute and a half left.
Seems like Barrie really was working there for a bit when they were getting a couple goals. They were really trying to pinch with the forwards to get in behind the Guelph defense. And then Guelph made some adjustments. And since then, I think they've also been even more aggressive on the forecheck, trying to keep the play down in the zone. And I'm going to expect John here to get these athletes to just keep that ring down in the Barrie zone for this last minute and a half. Fresh legs. Guelph comes out with Erica, Paige, and Claire. McKenna and Allie on the back end. Erica sends it over to Claire. Claire does a little spin around. She's going to try to get pushed out, but she's strong on her possession. She gets taken down. The ring rides up her stick, and so that'll be a Barrie goalie ring. All right, she gets out of it just in time, but Erica picks it up and finds Paige. Fresh shot clock, a minute left to play now. Paige in the corner, she's hacked, but no call. They called a reset, and Guelph gets a fresh ring. Over to Paige, she shoots. Oh!
I got that one in.
Off the bar and knocks off the water bottle. Barrie gets it in, 35 seconds remaining. They get the Guelph zone. Goalie's out. Shot blocked by McKenna, and she picks it up. And she sends it the length and finds Paige, who sends it to Erica. Who's pumped it in the net. And the empty net goal. The Barrie goalie didn't even try to come back out after that turnover. And Erica, number 12, who had a strong game, rewarded with the empty net goal. "17 seconds remaining in the game. Barrie sends it up. And we're gonna get a chance here. Short side, stopped by Holly. It sat in the crease. She wanted it. She wasn't aware of the exact time. She thought she'd burn the clock out, but smart. But still better than throwing it. 2 seconds to go here. They're gonna have to shoot it, but there's no way they're gonna get two, even if they get one. And here comes a shot, and blocked nicely by McKenna easily. And, oh, that's a cheap shot. As Barrie takes the rebound and sends it into the net. The ref had a word with her at the end. That's not very nice, Barrie. Not very nice. That's okay. Losing sucks, doesn't it? That's right. Guelph is victorious. 8-6 final. Pete, you can put it in the win column.
Oh, and that's quite a higher score than we're used to.
Yeah. Yeah. Final shots in the second half, 15-9 for Guelph, which after a very tight 10-11 shots in the first half, I think Guelph was able to manage the game in the second half better. I think Barrie did a great job with their coaching staff of trying to take advantage, and they were able to get a couple on the board. But once that transpired, some adjustments were made, and Guelph stayed strong on the forecheck. Go ahead, Tom. It's all good. And the coaching staff looks like they're getting off the ice, and we'll say goodbye. Thanks for joining us. Guelph is victorious over Barrie. 8-6 is the final. See you next time.